A big group of Maine veterans headed off to Washington, D.C. today for the first Honor Flight Maine trip of this calendar year. And this flight marks a change for the group.
For the first time in its 10-year history, the Honor Flight began and will end in Bangor. News Center Maine's Don Kerrigan was there to see them off.
Nearly 1,500 Maine veterans have made Honor Flight trips to Washington, but always from Portland, never Bangor. Today, that changed.
Why not do it from Bangor? They have a beautiful facility up here. There's a lot of veterans that live in northern and down east Maine. Let's bring Honor Flight closer to their community, not to the veterans, but also to the community so that they can come to that welcome home on Sunday.
Okay.
And as usual, the vets and their guardian escorts came from all over.
Okay.
My neighbor, Chester Rice, who was in the Army in the 1950s.
They were very educational years for a young guy from Maine.
His daughter made the trip happen.
He saw it and he said, I think I'd like to go. And so I got on the paperwork and by God, we heard right away. They said that, he says, I already got a letter. They're going to take me.
This is the biggest Honor Flight Maine trip yet. 78 vets and 78 guardian escorts taking a chartered flight to D.C. and back. All thanks to hundreds of thousands of dollars in donations and a core group of volunteers like Amy Gove.
I absolutely love them. I couldn't go myself, and I think it's very important that we honor them for going because we're here because of them.
Most of these veterans served during Vietnam and have long memories of the bad treatment they received from the public when they came home. More than 50 years later, that motivated Steve Rideout to sign up.
These guys, you know, I still remember what it was like when we came back in that day and age. And it's nice to see them being treated to something like this now.
Victor Pinkham did a career in the Navy, including 18 months on medical boats in Vietnam's Mekong River. Victor says he decided to make the trip for personal reasons.
I'm getting older, I'm 82, and it's time to say goodbye maybe to the past, and keep up going with the future.
They were all greeted by a TSA color guard, a welcome from Maine's Adjutant General, and time to get acquainted. For the next couple of days, their memories will be shared with each other. When the Honor Flight veterans come back on Sunday afternoon, they'll be getting a big welcome home at the National Guard base on the other side of the airport. Remember, Bangor became famous all over the country for greeting troops here for more than 20 years. So they're hoping for a big turnout at that welcome home. That welcome home, as Honor Flight has learned, is one of the biggest parts of the whole experience. But that will come later. For now, these veterans are a unit, just as they were a lifetime ago, back when they put on the uniform and went where the country sent them. For this weekend, they will relive some of that and then come home to a proper thank you. In Bangor, Don Kerrigan, News Center, Maine.
And that welcome for the vets on Sunday will be at the Army National Guard hangar off Maine Avenue near the Bangor Airport and the city's Public Works Garage.
There will be signs showing the way if you're headed there. Gates open at noon. The Guard will have helicopters and an air tanker there for tours. So the flight is scheduled to land at 1 o'clock. The Veteran Parade is planned to start at 2.